Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for another season of the Bunnings NPC. This time, we have got a new format for this competition, as it's no longer going to be the Premiership and the Championship. Instead, it's kind of split into Group A, Group B. The winners will be going head-to-head, but I hope you guys are all doing very well. Hope you're excited for the Bunnings NPC to come back. And the thing is, this is a big game. Canterbury taking on Manawatu. Manawatu very heavily underdogs for this contest. Should be interesting to see which way it does end up going for Manawatu in the starting lineup. It will be Alan Seulamai in the front row, and then Paranehi there at number 3, Leavasa Jr. at number 4, and then it is Torrance Reid at number 5, TK Howden, Slade McDowell, and Brian Iosi. Slot in as the loose forward trio. Logan Henry gets the start at number 9, no Jamie Booth for this matchup. Brett Cameron at number 10, Jason Emery and Logan Rogers, be in the midfield. Ed Fidel, Tima Whainanoku, a couple of very good players for Moana Pacifica, and then Drew Wild slots in at number 15. Then for the Canterbury lineup, it's a strong one. It's pretty much Crusaders 2.0. Finley Brewis, Brody McAllister, and Owen Franks, the veteran, gets a slot in as number 3. Sam Darry, Zach Gallagher, a couple young players from Super Rugby. Billy Harmon, Tom Christie, and Cullen Grace, a very strong loose forward trio here for Canterbury in this one. Mitch Drummond at 9, Fergus Burke at number 10. Then it will be Rameka Poihipi and Dallas McLeod in the midfield. George Bridge at number 11. Manasa Mateli at number 14. And Shea Fiaki, the youngster, at number 15. So big lineup for the Canterburyans in this one. And so what is a Bunnings? That's a great question. Bunnings, I guess, is a hardware store that sell you, what do they sell?
Oh, all sorts of, similar to Mitre 10.
So it used to be the Mitre 10 Cup, didn't it? But they did decide to change it to the Bunnings NPC, and Bunnings Warehouse, they're the sponsors, or Bunnings Warehouse, they're the sponsors. There's Alaskan Lion in there as well. But it's an interesting one because normally it's year by year they switch it. They go like ITM Cup, Mitre 10 Cup, Bunnings NPC. They have actually gone Bunnings NPC 2 years in a row. So perhaps Bunnings chucking some big dollars at them. And I says, Amelia, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. I guess we should answer a question, which is, why are we doing this on the Sport channel, Mum?
Is it the channel?
It is.
Okay, fair enough.
Pretty much the reasoning behind it is because it's another year of a new competition. You never know what the copyright side of things is going to be like. And the last thing we wanted is to do a Bunnings NPC live from the main channel, get a copyright strike, and not be able to stream any of the Rugby Championship. So that's why we're on the Sport channel, but it's normally the same regulars on this channel as the other one. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very well. I even brought my mum in for this first one.
How's it going?
And the Ninja Dude. I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
And congratulations for your team taking revenge from UK for 3-test defeat from England, says the Ninja Dude there. Yeah, because I do see they were versing the Netherlands, weren't they? In a T20. So I assume that they were able to get themselves a victory. It's my birthday, says Amelia. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have got, I know what your dream birthday would be, which is probably just watching reruns of Virgin River. But hopefully you have done something other than that. You have been enjoying your day thoroughly. Cullen Grace, unlucky to miss out on the All Blacks. I'll keep on saying it because at the end of the day, he'd be quite a useful player for them at the moment, being able to play 6, 7, and 8.
Well, you never know. The season's not over yet, is it? So.
It is true. Top 10 in the tackles made for Super Rugby as well, and lineouts 1. And hi, Hamish and Hamish's mum says Alaskan Lion. And no, don't worry, no Sri Lankans here, says Gareth. And also, happy birthday, Amelia, says David the Mod. And also earlier on, hi, Hamish and Donna, said David as well. Are you excited for the Bunnings NPC this year?
Well, actually, I watched it one year and it was actually quite exciting, wasn't it?
I actually remember we watched Auckland versus Tasman 2 years ago, and we were having a barbecue. And we were watching the games outside on the decking while cooking the sausages and whatnot.
No,
remember that?
No.
Fair enough.
Good. It's been a while since then.
But normally, I've started watching Virgin River, says David the Malt. What season are you up to at the moment?
The current one, season 4.
Okay.
Yeah, only about 3 and so far, so...
Finley Christie's child.
Has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, fairly. Yeah, only a cute wee fella.
7 years old, apparently. He is very happy. The moment running out, and also we over there, come on Magpies and Waikato. And there as well says Alaskan Lion. Yeah, Waikato actually playing up against the Bay of Plenty tomorrow. Should be an exciting one. Dan Wainga in charge of this one with Stu Curran, Matt McEwen, and Carl Baker on TMO. Right. You're ready to go. Bunnings NPC 2022. Manawatu heavy underdogs in Palmerston North. Okay, they are just reading out. Yeah, it's a bit chilly by the looks of it. And it is going to be kicked off by Brett Cameron to get us underway for another season of the Bunnings NPC. And straight away, Cullen Grace runs it hard at the defensive line. I think he was cleaned up by one of the locks. Oh, time off. Right, who are they concerned about? Cullen Grace?
Cullen Grace, because he... Oh, no.
No, he's all right. I think he just ran over the top of one of the locks of the other team and has broken him. Okay, he's not too sure what's going on. He's going, mate, I'm fine. I just like sitting down here at the moment. So I think he might have taken quite the knock. And also, I forgot to say, hey, dude. And yeah, where is Manawatu? Manawatu up Palmerston North way. Oh, it's a head clash straight away. Oh. Now, the thing is, that in current rugby is at least a yellow card. But I don't think they'll look at it that way for this game.
Won't they? Why not?
No. Just because they're a bit more casual with overall. Also, we were there, Brandon said, hey, welcome in. And Wise and Gareth and Moron here says, David, he probably hasn't quite been promoted on the Kiwi Lad Sport yet. One moment, we'll have to go into the menu section. We haven't actually really done too many live streams that Gareth has been a part of on the Sport Channel that I know of. One moment. I'm just quickly okay, they're actually going to be checking this one. I think this is going to be a yellow card. Okay, they are still checking it. Hang on, we'll go like this. Penalty only for that one. So Canterbury get themselves the penalty. I can tell you all the teams playing every round. I got a book. It says Alaskan Lion there. One moment, we will go like this. And we will go like this. There we go.
Could have placed him on toilet.
And whereas King George, he is currently at his house eating, isn't he?
Mm.
He was going to be going home having some tea himself.
Why have we got that still up?
That's the lineups for you if you want to have a look.
No,
I'm don't care who's playing. Fair enough. Brody McAllister about to throw this one in 50 seconds into the game currently.
You say who they are anyway, so I don't need to know.
Throwing into the back, Cullen Grace getting his hands on the ball once again. This one and starting a drive very nicely. I'm not a worthy mechanic, says Gareth. And there, although now he has been promoted to the spanner, did we clap for him? Good job, Gareth.
On you, mate.
Now driving forward, it's a penalty advantage for offside. And continuing to go forward, Donna, who won the Commonwealth Lawn Bowls.
There's still some going on in there. I think we got a bronze in one of the ladies' ones, but there's still a few coming up.
Manasa Martelli moves it up to 30 metres out from the line. McAllister continuing to drive for the Crusaders, or sorry, for Canterbury, I should call them, shouldn't I? Even though it's pretty much, it is the Crusaders, just with a couple other teammates added in there. Penalty advantage once again for offside, only 2 minutes into this one, and there's already another advantage against Manawatu. They need to make sure that discipline is in check. It's a good bit of a leg drive from Brody McAllister, drumming Brady Iosi right on him. Still hanging on to it very nicely. It's getting quite windy at the moment, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This is a bit delayed, isn't it? I thought we were supposed to get it earlier on in the day.
Drummond goes to Derry and now goes to Owen Franks. Tries to drive his way past the 22-metre line now. McAllister receives the pass. Still available. Billy Harmon joining the breakdown. A man who we didn't really get to see too much of throughout the Highlanders season. Unfortunately, he had a few injuries lurking. Going back for the initial penalty in round one. Manawatu versus Canterbury Magpies versus Waikato. Counties versus Otago. Auckland versus North Harbour. Taranaki versus Northland. Tasman versus Southland. Wellington versus Pop, which I believe is Bay of Plenty. And then Manawatu versus Auckland. Anyway, Hamish and Donna on the news. Sports Tonight, Ronnie Clark's son was being interviewed and then he started crying for some reason. I was like, WTF, yes. David the Mod. So that would have been Caleb Clark, I assume.
Yeah.
And that one, yeah, back in the starting lineup for the ABs.
Well, hopefully he does a bit more than Sevi rested.
Ooh, firing shots, even though Sarah Reese wasn't on the left wing.
Just as a winger.
Yeah. At least the fine Anuku, of course, taken out of that lineup for him. Fergus Burke striking. It's got the distance. It's gone very high and it's gone over. There's a lot of nice machinery near the side of the field. They've got tractors. They've got utes. You wouldn't want any of them to get hit, would you?
No, it looked a bit like that when they were doing up, what was the stadium in Christchurch?
Orange Theory.
I keep saying Lancaster Park, but it changed, didn't it?
Yeah. So it's Orange Theory, but it was actually AMI Stadium at one point, wasn't it?
And what was Lancaster Park changed to? It changed as well. But I see they're starting to use it again now, but not, for the kids. It's just a
opposite of a playground. I see hit down the field. Drew Wild, he's actually a pretty impressive player in the NPC. Did have a decent season last year, and also at least he's going up against basically a debutant, and it will be Kurtley Arinsa, whose name I do say wrong every time, and I get told I say it wrong. Arinsa, I think it is. And also, bro, have you ever got angry in your life? Surely at some stage.
Oh, you might have got pissed off when you were younger. But that was...
I don't want to go to bed.
He probably didn't give you chocolate or something. Oh, no, you don't get angry.
No.
You're pretty laid back, like your mother.
Sometimes too laid back, aren't I?
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Halfway line, penalty going the way of the Turbos. Now they'll be able to kick for the 3, and Palmerston North will win. If they don't win, I will be like WTF, says the Ninja Dude. And glad Reese was not on the team for Sunday, says Alaskan Lion. Yeah, I did see, for me, it was either going to be Reese at 11 or nowhere, or maybe 23 if he got lucky, because for me, Will Jordan needed that number 14 spot. If they weren't going to play him at fullback, which we assumed they wouldn't, and they didn't, he had to be out there. Who is Palmerston North? So they are closer to Manawatu, kind of, I guess, in the regions, comparing it for Canterbury and Manawatu. Brett Cameron.
It's where Massey University is. So they're like a student town. They look after them pretty well too.
It's a good kick. And that one's gone over, and the score becomes 3-3 between these two sides now. It's New Zealand City, says the Ninja Dude. It is indeed. Yeah, it is getting quite blustery, isn't it?
It is.
I should mention, if we all of a sudden go to black, it's because something's blown over outside. But it shouldn't.
No.
Although it's a bit windy. All that man's bleeding.
That might be just the paint on the...
Oh, you think he's headbutted the warehouse?
Yep.
Oh, nice charge down attempt there. That one's going to stay in the field of play. Ed Fidel with some silky skills. Keep himself just inside of the touchline. Now back across to the right. They've got a full field to work with. Cullen Grace working hard there on the tackle to drag him down now. Logan Henry tries to snipe around the side. Does normally play a majority of his rugby for the Hurricanes. It's a knock-on advantage. Finley Brewers cleans up for Canterbury. Please tell me there is Palmerston North team. That is Manawatu. So it's kind of like the regions type thing rather than the cities.
Yeah, like Canterbury will be Christchurch. No, not Ashburton, because it's mid-Canterbury, isn't it?
Yeah. So there are a couple of exceptions to the rule, such as Auckland. They are both a region and a city.
True.
So
and
Wellington. Yeah. Jinx. Manawatu will win. Says the Ninja Dude. They are heavy underdogs in this match, but they're not going too badly early on, as long as they don't allow Canterbury to play that natural game of getting it out the back line, because they've got George Bridge, who we haven't actually seen yet, and also Manasa Mateali, the man who's got the ball now, to play initially for the Crusaders, then made his way over to the Western Force for the recent season. Actually had a lot of running meters for them, and then now has actually been a part of the Fiji international side. There you go. Some fun stats.
So who do they play next up? Fiji?
Fiji.
Like Northern Tour or anything? Or?
I believe so. I think they're going to be playing in about maybe 3 months' time, somewhere around there. I think they just have the games in November. Drummond taking a little bit longer to decide there, but Cullen Grace has been in some big hits already today.
Oh, he just puts his body on the line, didn't he?
Now going short side, phase after phase.
Must have been in a few fights as a kid or something. Just no fear.
Rameka Poihipi plays for the Chiefs throughout Super Rugby, being dragged down. So I guess he's kind of playing a little bit further away than Manawatu. We played a little bit around this region. Well, Drummond has to work hard to get that ball available now. Cullen Grace tries to go through. He almost had the ball stripped. 2 men in there. They need a clean out, and there is no one there for Canterbury. And also, is there also Palmerston North team in Big Smash Dream 11 NPL cricket? I think they're once again the region.
Is it CD or Northern Districts?
CD's
further down. I think CD's
districts, is it?
Central is more Nelson in that too, isn't it? And so it must be Northern Districts. Must be part of Palmy, is it?
Somewhere around there. Because then they've got Auckland Aces, don't they?
Auckland
Just
Aces.
to confuse us.
Yeah.
Who's the pink team?
That's Northern.
Northern Districts.
Northern Districts.
Is there never new? Or is there never new, as in like new sides to the competitions? Not for the regions. Like they don't normally create a new region for a year. So that's why we normally are stuck with the same ones throughout each year. Now Manasa Matieli. Another run for Brandon Iosi says, how's your ribs feeling now, mate? So he'll get straight on them. But this is good defence from Manawatu. They actually did very well at the end of last year. And yes, they did have Aaron Smith for like one game, but they didn't actually need him by the end to be able to have some good performances. I believe, if I'm not wrong, they were versed Taranaki in the championship final where they were defeated.
Oh, okay.
But there is no championship and no premiership this year. In fact, while we are at it, I will let you know how it sits in terms of who's in each group, because they're kind of matched up for whoever was in first, third, fifth, seventh, etc. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The Bunnings NPC. And a sausage sizzle from Bunnings is always spectacular.
Is it?
No.
They used to have them at the warehouse. Oh, yeah.
So, the odds pool, as they've called it. Nice run from Fergus Burke. Trying to break through. Oh, it's poor defence.
Tackle him.
And they've allowed him straight through. It's the try for Fergus Burke. That was just a little bit too easy, wasn't it?
The winger can't tackle for Manawatu.
And what area is Hawke's Bay? So it is the top or kind of the mid right-hand side of the North Island.
Yeah, Napier, Hastings, around there, I think. Yeah.
So speaking of Hawke's Bay, in their group, it is going to be Waikato, Hawke's Bay, Bay of Plenty, Wellington, Otago, Southland, and Counties Manukau. So not very far to travel for Otago and Southland for their rivalries. Then for the evens pool, it is Tasman, Canterbury, Auckland, Taranaki, Manawatu, North Harbour, and Northland. That's a big side of the draw. There's some big teams in there. And Fiji play Scotland November 5th, says Tim Brown.
Cool.
So they've got little way to go, but hopefully they do get some sort of rugby under their belt, whether it is domestic. A lot of the guys might be playing in this Bunnings NPC or the provincial rugby in Australia. They actually have got a few of them. And also, I should mention top 14 and whatnot starting up soon. The Gallagher Premiership as well coming back. I do know Premier League is just returning for... Sorry, I just talk a lot, don't I?
You lost me about... how long's the game been going?
Oh, Champions Cup, though. That's going to be exciting. Speaking of around November, that's actually in December that it will be taking place. Yeah.
Let's see.
But the first game is Sharks versus Harlequins. That's a good one to be starting it off. Kicked high from Mitch Drummond. You'd have to say Manawatu. They'll be disappointed with the effort that they put in defensively.
Yeah, well, the winger just let them down a bit.
I think that was Ed Fidel, wasn't it? Didn't quite get it right, but now
too high.
Manawatu have another attacking opportunity on the halfway line. Nice bit of a step there in the midfield. And the Sharks as well, says Gareth. And I'm chatting with my mate from Ohio, while watching this commentary, trying to explain rugby to an American as funny as, says Carl McGregor. Yeah, it's a tricky concept to start with because the big thing, I guess that's the difference, is a lot of American sports, they do have, I guess, what you call the timeouts, the stoppages and whatnot. Like, I guess the more tactical timing. Whereas rugby, it's just 40 minutes, bang, bang, see you later. And some oranges at halftime. That's an important aspect. Some Powerade. And come on, Manawatu, says the Ninja Dude. And also we have got there Magpies versus Gunnies, Magpies versus North Harbour, Magpies versus Southland, Magpies versus Wellington, Magpies versus Tasman, the big one. And there's us, says Alaskan Lion. But the pack weights goes in favour of Canterbury, 895 kgs compared to the 871 that we see on Manawatu. Interesting, because normally you do see forward packs over that 900 kg mark in provincial rugby, because there's always that guy in the front row who indulges in the off-season.
He must be in the reserves this time.
Nice run from Ed Fido. A lot better from Manawatu here. Inside ball flat, maybe forward.
First five might have got a knock. Yeah.
And it was forward.
Yeah. Canterbury first five. Canterbury first five got a bit of a knock.
Also, that'll actually be the try scorer, Fergus Burke.
You watch.
Oh, yeah, he kind of head-butted his teammate as well. And why is you? Oh, what is with you laughing emoji? Says the Ninja Dude. And there as well. Oh, that looks like actually Brody McAllister's shoulder injury as well, which is a shame because he has been very good for the Crusaders as of late. I actually would have picked him over Cody Taylor a majority of the season.
Wow. Well, Cody Taylor isn't even in the reserves for this game.
No, he's been left out completely. For anyone who hasn't seen it, while we have got a stoppage in play, we might as well show everyone who's in the All Blacks lineup. There you go. Boom, flat. Just like that. So a whole new front row almost, other than Bauer with Takiaho and Tarval. Added in. Yeah, they needed some change, and they decided why not have it start from the get-go. I guess Sam Whitelock moves to 4. It's interesting because he is now going to be going head-to-head with Eben Etzebeth. So 230-plus caps between the two of them.
Yeah, should be good.
And then Scott Barrett at number 5, Kiriwani at 6, Sam Kane number 7. Needs a big game. And also we have their props are, in fact, the most intelligent creatures on Earth. Unfortunately, the lizard people create a bear to keep them down. Says Gareth. For that one. What was I? Oh, I was talking to Maxie about it the other day, about a guy who became, what did he become? A lawyer after being a prop, which was quite impressive.
So not too many head knocks in.
No.
Still could remember.
And also we have got RIP All Blacks front row, says Gareth in there. Yeah, but have you seen South Africa's lineup?
Yeah, my boys in there. Anyone on their day can beat any team in the world.
That's actually a part of our live stream build-up that we're going to be doing, is I am putting players head-to-head, looking at the stats between them, and then alongside that, I'm actually going to be picking who I think will have the better game. So it will be like Malcolm Marks versus Samasoni Takiaho, who's going to be playing better. It's quite an interesting concept, but I'm going to be doing it as part of the build-up. Sebastian's here. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. I really do not want to say this. I don't want to be racist. Says Alaskan Lion. Well, normally it's pretty easy not to be racist. You just don't say it.
Yeah.
Big love people, says Sebastian. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are excited for the All Blacks versus South Africa. Like I mentioned, we have got quite the build-up plan, don't we, Mumsy?
Yes, you do, yeah. Don't bring me into it. I won't be awake.
We have got interviews with ex-All Black, 2 of them. Like 2 interviews with the same ex-All Black. You guys probably know who it is, but it was different chats for both of them. We've got a little video from actually down at the rugby grounds. Few comparisons, stat by stat, previews, or not reviews before the match, but everything's coming up. And I don't know how long before I'm going to have to start, but I think it's going to be probably a good hour and a half to fit everything in. Should be fun. Will you be watching that live stream, Mum?
No. It's in the middle of the night, and we're going to go to Christchurch the next day.
That is true. That is the only excuse of why she wouldn't be watching it.
Otherwise, I
of course
probably wouldn't.
What? Tima Fine Nuku rocking the new haircut.
When you get to my age, Hamish, sleep is more important than rugby.
Oh, yeah. It's a great life lesson, isn't it?
It is, probably, but you probably will never get there.
Seula Mai about to throw it in. Might be lining up Slade McDowell with the Highlanders. No, it wasn't straight. So that's going to be a little problem on them in that one. Yeah, just a little bit wonky with the way that it went there for Seula Mai. I didn't know when the NPC was going to start exactly, but it's nice to have her back. Been watching the 100 in England, surprisingly, actually entertaining. Or entertaining, actually. says Sebastian. Yeah, I've been looking around and they don't seem to have it on New Zealand TV. The 100.
What is the 100?
The 100 is 100 balls each team, 20 overs of 5 balls.
Yeah.
Quite a few Kiwis in there, but they don't seem to want to show it over here, sadly.
So it's not on any of the ones you've signed up for?
I don't believe so. A rider, horse, or hell will shout you a burger. There you go. It's a great life lesson too, I guess.
I remember these sort of conversations between Sebastian and someone else.
Oh, that would have been probably Hamish Spencer.
Was it?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. Has Ninja Dude changed his...
No, Ninja Dude's Ninja Dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
17 minutes into this game, and it is currently sitting 10 points to 3 in favour of the Canterburyans. And also the 100 is rather watch rounders, says, and they're from Gareth. And the sort of life lesson that earned you a timeout there as well.
Okay. Bit of banter between the subscribers.
Bit of banterous nature, isn't it? And more like 110 last night. There were 4+ extras in the second last over, says Paul. Some solid bowling then. Under pressure, some bowlers do well. Other bowlers just prefer not to have to bowl late, don't they?
It's not a lot, is it?
No, well, even T20, when you think of how short T20 is with 120, take pretty much, I guess you could say, almost 4 overs off that. You're looking at 16.2 overs. But they do it as 5 overs or 5 ball overs.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how they do that. So it's still 20 overs.
Yeah, just shorter.
Oh, that'd be weird. I can imagine no bowler would want to do it.
Oh, you just get tonked, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Thrown in from Brodie McAllister straight into the middle there. Gallagher, sorry. Zach Gallagher, that is. He's actually an up-and-coming young prospect. Well, them looks like a good rolling ball. Starting to set up here for the Crusaders as they continue to walk their way. Now it's almost becoming a slight jog. You know, a little bit quicker for them. And someday I might miss Hamish Spencer, but I'm not quite there yet.
Fair enough.
Says Sebastian. Now going forward. Still going forward. They're still going forward, aren't they? It's been about 20 metres. And Manawatu, they've done well not to give away a penalty, but they've also done poorly to not be able to shut it down before 20 metres. Now, Mitch Drummond thought he was in with a crack going over the line, but he's only gone 5 metres out there.
He's only scoring a little halfback. He's not going to get over from there.
No, he didn't have the size advantage that he needed. Give it off to Cullen Grace, though, and he might get you a bit closer. Another offside advantage in favour of the Crusaders. Sam Derry, pop pass up. I believe it's going to be the number 3 now around the side. This is good work from Canterbury with the ball retention, but that's going to be a penalty against them. I'm not a Ninja Dude. I am a lol, says the Ninja Dude. And there's and also we have got their G's. I hope no South Africans saw Caleb Clark crying or else we're toast. Call me an old fossil, but crikey, says David the Molden.
Yeah, he hasn't even played the game yet.
No.
Is he going to cry when they lose?
Brutal.
Well,
ain't the All Blacks, so
cry when they win?
I think Argentina, they're normally and Italy. Play with their passion.
Yeah, sensitive young man. Showing his emotional side.
Oh, I was talking about Argentina and Scotland. And also bowlers must love the 100, get paid big butts to bowl 20 balls and not care about your run rate. Nonsense. Yeah, because that's the thing. It doesn't warrant any other competition around the world, does it?
No.
Because it's not like T20 stats.
No.
Because it's not. So you just pretty much, that's the only competition you get those stats. And Brodie McAllister goes in and he scores the try. It's quite nicely done, wasn't it? And why was he crying? Just to Justin Marshall hurt his feelings again. No, that was Akira Ioane who Justin Marshall was having a bit of a row with.
Akira would have got him too.
He would have dropped him big time if no one was around. That would have been interesting, to say the least. And also my Q&A question, do you have another job and why you want money? Are you married, bro? The Ninja Dude. Well, that's a great two-parter, the Ninja Dude. So do I have another job? I do not. And why do you want money? I mean,
to live?
To be fair, I wouldn't say, you can probably attest to this, I don't really care about money much, do I?
No.
I'm more of like, if I can give someone something, I'll give them it. But like, I guess for wanting money, it's so that we can buy microphones, cameras, equipment, green screen, so that we keep making the videos better. That's pretty much the gist of it. And Caleb is a modern man. He's comfortable expressing his feelings. Soft cocks.
Yeah. Obviously, you're not.
It's got over and 17 points to 3
Mhm.
in favour of Canterbury. We might have to whip out the guitar at halftime, Mumsy.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Are you married, bro?
Am I married, bro? No, I'm not married.
Have you got a girlfriend?
No. No, I'm single as a duck that mates for life, but the other duck's dead. That's brutal, isn't it? Yeah. I'm single.
That's a bit sad.
So George was telling me the other day, we were walking at the park and then he saw 2 ducks and he was like, if one of those dies, the other one's lonely for the rest of its life. And I was like, wow, that's a fun fact, George. Thanks for that.
Yeah, quite a few mates for life. Penguins do too, don't they?
And I was like, hello, Hamish. Come on, Canterbury. And Shame maybe a brandy and coke swigging butch here. We'll give him a hug. And money is for blackjack and hookers, says Carl McGregor. I do enjoy some blackjack, that's for sure. I'm actually not too bad at the blackjack side of things either. That's a penalty to Manawatu.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you gay with George? Says Wolfblood. No. We're not. We're just friends. You know, yes, we go for runs and whatnot at the park, but...
It sounds bizarre when you're saying, I'm just going to the park with George.
Well, it's like when we shifted wood for my nana and granddad, when we said we were going to go to the park, she was like, are you bringing some nice ladies with yous? And I was like, no, we're just going by ourselves. And oh my God, George has 1 zillion channels like George Eats, George Plays Cricket, George Plays Football, George Says Duck, and there are also more. I mean, George Says Duck, I bet you he'd want to change one of the letters of that last word. And he'd absolutely love it. Be like a penguin. Find a really nice pebble and give it to the first girl you see and tell her she's yours forever now. That would probably get you a restraining order, unfortunately, depending on how you approach it. You know? It's a tricky one. You got to find the right gal who likes a few pebbles. You know, you're better off giving her a bag of Skittles and saying like, yeah, and she'd be like, yeah, good, sorted.
Can I be there when you find?
Oh, penalty to Canterbury again. They're just getting penalised big time, aren't they? Bang, 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 bang. Sure those.
No, it's against Canterbury.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, fair play, TK Howden.
Yeah.
Plays for the Hurricanes. Out Super Rugby. Now, Brett Cameron kicking this one for touch. Now, him and Fergus Burke are very similar.
They are, aren't they?
And they both actually play for the Crusaders.
So Fergus, is he off?
Yeah, I think he went off for the HIA. Yeah. And also, I didn't know Skittles were an aphrodisiac. It's a fancy word. I've been missing out, says Sebastian.
Do you want us to send you some over?
We could do. Oh, that's windy. I was actually going to send Sebastian some chocolate crickets.
Okay.
Just because, you know, Romanian. No, it was more because I wasn't brave enough to eat them. So I was like, I'll send them to Sebastian. Although I don't know his address. Don't put it in the chat though, Sebastian. No, or else you'll get some random people sending you stuff. Maybe a challenge to make you all laugh, says the Ninja Dude. And God, Hamish, just grow some balls and ask her out, says Wolfblood. Yeah, okay, I'll ring George. He would. I would do it on the live stream, ringing George and saying that, but I don't know what he'd say. No, not in terms of like the response being like, "Oh, I hope he says yes and I'll be let down." Yeah, he'll just well and truly make some stuff.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
And I had something to say about why Girls and Skittles, but your mother is on, says Gareth there.
Fair enough to keep it clean, boys.
We have fun, don't we?
Can't take life too seriously.
No. Burke back out on the park. There's for Harford. Now, some would think that Burke was already out there due to Brett Cameron being out there, but two different men, same people. Same team, I should say.
Uh,
And I will take the challenge, Ninja. Says it was wolf blood. And the other one also try and make me laugh. And American Skittles taste way better than the ones you get here in New Zealand. Don't know. Oh, but don't look at the ingredients list. USA ones are made in a chemistry shop. There you go, eh?
nice.
Yeah, we just put sugar in them. I actually, fun fact, wolf blood. I saw that was leaving Netflix, so I decided I would watch a little bit of it. So I actually know what that is now. Whereas, like the first time he was on the live stream, I had no idea.
Okay, so he's obviously a fan.
Are you a fan, wolf blood?
Or is
Do let
he
me know.
from
Bum.
the cast or crew?
Maybe not.
No.
Mm.
No.
26 minutes through, another penalty to Canterbury.
Is anyone else famous on the chat?
Famous in the Kiwi lads community, eh?
Mm,
All of our regulars.
yeah. Wouldn't that be cool if someone like Ian Smith or came on the chat? The real Ian Smith, not the...
Norm
Just-
Maxwell, eh?
Oh, no, normally comes on too. But
Mm.
I mean, I'm thinking someone that hasn't been on the chat.
Ah.
Mm.
And you now one time George said bar and said I want some food. Then he went to McDonald's. He had a $1 and he only got fries. And then he went to Hamish's house and cried, said, "Please bring me in." Then Hamish accepted it. How was the joke? Do you enjoy that one?
No.
I mean, I enjoyed it other than the fact that you probably can't get McDonald's chips for $1 over here, unfortunately.
No.
It's just a little bit too much. I'm an influential figure in my dog fighting arena. There you go. I love it. I have the season 5 round each and done other things but can't tell you on here. Says the wolf blood. And there you go. See, I only saw up to season 2, I think it was, because that's all there was on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So the next lot to come.
No, they took it off Netflix.
Was it that bad?
No, it's just licensing and whatnot, you know. Oh, I think there was Slade McDowell who was penalised there. And now another rolling maul opportunity for the Cruise Canterbury. Nice rolling maul. Oh, they're gone. It's going to be very hard to stop, isn't it? They might actually, Slade McDowell's done well to get through the middle of that and shut it down.
Yep.
But now, who wants it? Big Owen Franks thinks he's worth a crack of going over. It's going to be another advantage in favour of Canterbury. Looks like Cullen Grace wants this one. He's waiting. He's got it in his hands.
Oh.
Big contact once again. But Cullen Grace now going back across. Tom Christie. So his ankle's taken out from underneath him, firing it back. Now this is looking good. Wide cut out past the George Bridge. It's a tightrope, and he's tried to go in the corner, and he might have just done it. And also a question for you, Hamish. What is your best Bunnings NPC game in 2021? I would say probably Hawke's Bay versus... Was it Otago that they went to Golden Point time? Because that was absolutely incredible, that game. And George actually came round in 2 games in a row. They went to Golden Point.
Oh.
And there was only up to season 2 on Netflix. But you can watch them on YouTube. But when you get up to season 4, there are some episodes missing. So here's Wolfblood there, right? They think that there's been a grounding. If I ever been grounded, like properly grounded, like go to your room and stay in there, you little shit. Yeah.
Oh, I tried.
That's close to being out, isn't it? And I can tell you what happened. Don't do that. Those are spoilers, mate. We don't want spoilers.
I tried to put you in the naughty corner, but you and Emma just laughed me out of the room.
I think George Bridges got that one down.
Yeah, where was his head?
I think it was in the field of play. A Man with No Name comes to Netflix. Clint Eastwood was the pinnacle of manliness in the 70s. Good old Western film. Decent watch for a random evening.
Yeah, Gran Torino is a good movie, but not very PC.
Isn't it? What happens in it, Mum?
Gran Torino.
Mm.
Have you not seen that one? About an old fella that lives next door to an Asian family.
Ah, I don't think you have to say anymore. I think I get the gist of it.
No, well, some of the things he calls not very. It's amazing. It's probably still on, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also over there. So what's up with George and PK Sports? I don't think there's too much at the moment. Like I talked to PK Sport probably about a month ago, somewhere around there, and he said that there wasn't really anything to go off. I think it's just that, like, I guess because they can be opinionated I guess you could say.
Mm.
So because of that, I guess when the opinions clash,
Yeah.
so do the people. But like, they're all right, I think.
Yeah, George is harmless.
Yeah, it's a Gran Torino as a classic flick, says Carl McGregor.
Yeah.
And do you think you get more people than me on All Blacks versus Springboks live stream, says Brandon? Well, you were telling me you had about 5,000 on the 7, so I would assume you're going to do a lot better, Brandon.
Wow, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Can you name them? Sorry. That's been smart.
Penalty to the Crusaders. Oh, sorry, Canterbury. That's going to be something that I do quite a bit of. And yay, load shedding, says Gareth. And there's hopefully they don't do load shedding during the Springboks All Blacks game. That would be like such a terrible time to do it. Load shedding, like when they turn off the power so that they can save money and whatnot, like in certain regions.
They used to do that here every now and again on a Sunday.
Mm.
The power was off between 1 and 4 Sunday, Arvo.
Oh, yeah.
But that's when we didn't have Sky and all that sort of shit. So we actually got out and about.
Saw people in real life.
Yeah, didn't have Xbox and all that either.
Oh, boring times.
Yeah.
Cullen Grace, another big run. 40 metres out now from the line. Mitch Drummond goes back across Che Fiaki. Having a nice little carry forward. Doing not too badly for himself. Drummond cross into the hands of Sam Derry. No, bro, I am exhausted. And then I can't Hamish his mum. Says Brandon there now. Dallas McLeod kicks it in behind looking for, is it a 50-22? Must have been close, but I think it was just taken back. We have got Kyle in the chat. Said, hey, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing very well. Bunnings NPC, do let me know your predictions early on, ladies and gentlemen, with who is going to win the Bunnings NPC competition. Some unlucky people will have it during game time. Says Gareth there.
Really?
Which seems rough for the number one sport in South Africa.
Yeah.
Man.
Especially since they're supposed to be number one, aren't they? Or have they lost that?
Now. They are third at the moment.
Oh, didn't know that, honestly.
Another rolling maul, and it's over. Who's got it this time? It's going to be Brody McAllister at the back of the rolling maul. Yeah, the rolling maul is going to be a pretty prominent thing for Canterbury throughout the Bunnings NPC competition. And 42-10, Canterbury win in Auckland play. And, bro, I think you guys look so familiar, in my opinion. You probably saw us on another live stream not too long ago. And Hawke's Bay versus Tasman final for me, says Sebastian, that would be a good one, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Because more than likely that would actually... Oh, no, finals don't count for Ranfurly Shield, do they? I don't think they get to play off for them.
No, and that's fair enough. Because there's a lot more... You know, finals are final. You shouldn't have to worry about the shield as well. I'll be honest.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, well,
We're 32 minutes through this game, ladies and gentlemen, which now means that we are going to get the good opportunity of playing some guitar tunes at halftime. Yeah. Also, we got there. So is Fozzie going to get the sack or is he going to get fired, says Gareth. And then no Ranfurly Shield is only round robin, says Wolfblood. And there's, well, wait, so do we not actually... Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. No, I read that wrong, didn't I? I worked out what it was afterwards. I'm actually going to do something, Mumsy, because I can go like this and we can have music playing at halftime.
Can we?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah, cool.
It's a bit of a party, isn't it? We're going to have a right good festival. And also, is cerebral palsy disabled? Says the Ninja Dude in there as well. Cerebral palsy, what does that involve? Okay.
Oh, I think I know, but it's probably easier if he explains it.
And shut up, Hamish. Do not do it. Yes, Hamish's mum. Says Brandon. And so is Fozzie going to get the sack or is he going to get fired?
Nah, they're too soft. They won't get rid of him until after the World Cup. They can't. They keep saying that, oh, he's got to do better and all the rest of it. But if you were going to sack him, like 2 weeks ago was the time to do it. They've blown their chance to get rid of him. He's there till after the World Cup.
Okay.
They'll give him several chances.
Just to make sure he is not quite the right man for the job. I'm quickly going down because I've got a link that I'm going to put in the chat as well. There we go. Grab that one. Grab that one as well. There we go. Right, we're almost ready for halftime. I'm bringing the groove to the troop exactly right. We're going to have a right party at halftime. And hopefully we don't get copyright struck because the only way we get copyright struck is if Isaac decides that he doesn't like me.
Oh, Isaac.
No,
He won't do
he
that.
wouldn't do that, would he? I have a question for your beautiful mother. Does your son ever wake up during the morning with his... Oh, sorry. Does your son ever wake you up during the night/morning with his live stream /vids? Do I? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like often or like not too much?
I think it's only because
you're awake anyway.
Wake and turn over and hear this loud voice. No, not so much loud, but oh yeah, Hamish is still up.
Yeah. And also, can you put the song Shaboom Shaboom live? Could be dreams, says Wolfblood. Although the problem is with me not knowing like the copyright situation on some songs. These songs I know that I should be allowed to play. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to message Isaac as well while we're at it. And also, you know what music to use to avoid copyright? I told you a million times, wink, wink. Mm-hmm. 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 You know what music he's talking about?
I can imagine, but no.
Mm. One moment. Do you always find that it feels like you're typing a lot longer than you are when it's like silent?
Yep.
And where is the beer? Well, we have still got that rule. Every time we get a donation, Mum chugs a Heineken, don't you?
I don't know about chug. Just drinks it
She has a beverage.
Responsibly.
Ram Ranch, says Gareth in there. And also, hey, Sebastian, how are we doing? Nice weather in the UK? Is Brandon there in LMAO?
Sebastian in the UK.
He was, but I think he's back in Romania now,
Okay.
if I'm not wrong. Penalty to Manawatu. They need to score themselves some tries, don't they? Mm. They wouldn't mind it too much. I wonder if Isaac's going to reply. He might not. He might be busy, maybe practicing with the old band. Yeah?
Mm.
Mm.
You mean the new band?
The new band, yeah. With a new generation of rock. Ooh. Ooh.
What, do they write their own songs?
Oh, yes, they do. Ooh. 36 minutes and a half through. And they've got another opportunity to try and go over the try line. Been quite a stalemate. Other than the fact that, like, Canterbury, they've had about 3 or 4 times where they've run through and scored. But other than that, it hasn't had a lot of action.
No.
You know? No. It's been a bit quiet.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some chanting going on from the crowd.
The Massey University students.
Mm. I have no idea what they're saying.
No, I can't pick it up.
Turbos, maybe.
Yeah.
But it didn't quite say. And beer from grapes? What sorcery is that? And I'm back in Romania now. Yeah, a bit more chilly, yeah. Me like the chill. And you now, bro, beer is not good for you. It's made 100% from grapes and chemicals. You might be crazy, says the Ninja Dude. Are you sure you're not thinking of wine, the Ninja Dude? So that is, of course, made from grapes.
It is.
Whereas beer is made from malt. Or depending on the type of beer you have. What else is beer made of? Yeast. Bit of yeast, just like your bread. And it is made from chemical and not good for you. You'll be sick. That's only if you chug 10 in a row. And also, Hamish, who was your first high school crush? Says Wolfblood. Now, the only problem with saying that, please tell us in front of your mum. That was about what I was going to say. One problem.
This would be interesting.
Is she will know who I say about. So I
won't listen.
That's a lie. You'll just go back and watch the live stream, won't you? Eh? But then there's a chance that, like, they're not going to be on this live stream, of course, but there's a chance that someone tells someone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a high school crush. That's years ago.
It is. I still know them, though.
Yeah. So this isn't primary school. This is high school.
Nice work from Mitch Drummond there.
Did you ask her out?
No.
No, you just liked her from afar.
Yeah.
He's not going to tell me.
No, I won't. And banana beers, certain African countries try one, not actually bad. And barley, hops, and wheat. And there as well. Taken nicely by Bruno Iossi on the halfway line. Taken nicely, 40 metres out, 1 minute left on the clock. And Manawatu get in for the first time this match, Mum's
It'd be nice if they do.
Would be. And chemical was also used And this is the Ninja Dude. Why can I pass off dead? Fido now. Man on the support. It was Jason Emery who was asking for it, but he didn't get it. And then now 22 meters out. It was good defense initially from Manasa Mateli. She probably don't care about it. It was years ago. Says it was wolf blooded. Also, we have got there. We are all making pineapple beer. Or we were all making pineapple beer here. And when booze got banned during COVID, says Gareth. Downfield from George Bridge. It's a good strike. It hasn't found touch, though. 20 seconds left. So the next time that the Crusaders, or sorry, Canterbury do get the ball back, they will more than like, wow, that's a good shot. How's your rib cage? Oh, Cullen Grace, brilliant turnover in the breakdown, though. Oh, no, it's become the penalty. You guys have got to go. These two here need to get out. And also, bro, beer isn't allowed in our religion. Muslimanity? I didn't actually realize that was a word. I thought it was just like Muslim. Muslimanity. Interesting. I'm doing my own Bunnings NPC. Says Wolf Blood there. So is that on Rugby Challenge 4, I assume? That you are doing that one. What's your favourite drip, Mum? Would you say it's a Heineken? Do I need to donate so you can have a drink?
No, I'm good. I'd fall asleep.
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
What, falling asleep?
Yeah, just doing the commentary and you're sitting next just snoring.
One beer and snoring, yeah.
And also, hi, who are the try scorers so far? So 2 from Brodie McAllister. And then also alongside him, we have seen the try scored by Fergus Burke early on. I'm just trying to think. I believe those are 3 of the tries, and then there's one other, wasn't there? For who was the other try scorer? George Bridge in the corner was able to get it. So George Bridge, Brodie McAllister got 2, and then also the other try was scored by Fergus Burke. So all Crusaders. And I do it in a book. Says it was Wolf Blood, and also, please no, I don't want to go to hell. Says the Ninja Dude in there as well. And I like our new team name, Rush D, in there as well. There you go. Well, that's the thing. Crusaders' defense is normally pretty solid. Canterbury so far look like, well, with the fact that they've got 90% Crusaders players, they should be relatively strong. And thanks, Jezbro, no worries at all. And also, hey, Hamish, is that girl married now? Says David, she is not. I don't even believe she's in a relationship.
What,
from what I know of. No. What was that laugh? And Crusaders, sorry, Canterbury. And there's us, there's Tim Brown. And also, I like a new name. Oh, no, I read that one. Right, so now we're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music on in the background while we're at halftime. Which song of Isaac's would you like to hear first, Mumsy?
No, anyone.
We've got 5 here.
Ooh. Captain Funk sounds.
Captain Funk, you want a bit of funkiness? I wonder if it's going to play. I've never tried this feature before. Here you go. In the background, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear the song, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's over now for the turbos. Says Max Cottle. Yeah, it looks a little bit far behind. Isn't this a bit funky? So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I am going to definitely be giving Isaac a plug on the main channel when we do come around to it. But this band that is bringing out a new single, their first ever single. They told me, if you want, just stick a link every once in a while. So that is the link to his band's YouTube channel, where the single will be coming out on about August 26th. Be sure to check it out. It's simply complimenting her on her hair. Pretend you're interested in that sort of stuff, as she is, and you're in. There you go. Wise words from Sebastian there. He does. He does. Oh, so we have got there. Okay, moving on from that. And there as well. Hot prices on some skiing equipment. Yeah, so do let us know. Can you hear the music in the background, ladies and gentlemen? Or is it just us hearing it? I'd like to think it would be playing, but I don't know how loud it is. I could do a solo with it if you like.
drowning in it.
Lovely tune says, so imagine there, I can hear it, and it is really bad. That's just because it's not the one that you want to hear. Whoever's got there, it's just as loud as your speech, says Carl, so I might have to turn it down a little bit, that we aren't too noisy at halftime. But yeah, like I mentioned, the channel that he is going to be putting that single on for his band is that one. Be sure to check it out. I know you guys are a fan of Isaac. Be sure to give it a look-see. And your mum trying so hard not to laugh. I don't think that's at the song though.
No.
I think that's at my playing.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be a GTA theme song. Has that vibe to it? Hamish Donna laughed because she knows who the girl is.
No, I know who it isn't there. That's why I laughed, because I know who it isn't. I think it might have been.
Who do you think it is? What letter does it start with?
M, but that was.
Oh, the old school.
Yeah.
Tune. And are you playing the guitar? I am. I am indeed. Not very well, but I guess what counts as playing? Just strings making noise, isn't it? This is actually quite a long song. He does like to have 5-minute plus songs.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He likes. Also, we have got the F6 Turbo, and also that's good music. Just have them all. So yeah, be sure to check out the band's one. Once again, I'm going to go like this. Just boom. But we're going to have a look and see whether or not. Okay, that it's gone up a subscriber.
Wow.
There you go. You can. So it's called the Electric Temples, Isaac's band, ladies and gentlemen. He's at the front of the picture, alongside a few others who did join the band about a year ago, or less than a year ago, I think it was. Did this girl come over for a sleepover and leave the same night, says Gareth? I hardly had a man over. I think Isaac came around for one in like year 8, and then we were like, nah, you live around the road, just go home.
Yeah. And I mean,
Electric Temple, yeah. The one. And no solo, please. There's David. A brilliant name in it. I couldn't cause any confusion, could it? Sebastian in there as well. And are there any words there? Are not. We don't know any words for this one. But the song that is coming out later in the month does have words. This one's just an instrumental, isn't it? I'm back, says Amelia. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Giving us my daily score. He did not. Not in the first half, anyway. There you go. That's the end of the song. Would you like another before we get into the second half? What one do you like the sound of?
oomph.
You like oomph. Right. Hear what oomph sounds like. This is called oomph. Oh, Isaac said now he might come on for a chat. You want him to come on for a chat?
Yeah,
Well, if I go like this, this is very makeshift, ladies and gentlemen. Hamish mums aren't dumb, mate. No, they aren't. They know their stuff, you know. She's a smart lady, this one. She knows things. Go. Back there. There we go. And also, I'm here. And also, it's just hit me. It sounds like the Mafia 3 soundtrack. There's Sebastian there. There you go. Mafia. Isn't it though? I feel like I should be talking, but I'm just listening to the music. Yeah. He'll be coming. He'll end up popping down the bottom, I believe, in a short moment. And do I need a mullet by the CD? Says Gareth. That's a good question. We'll have to ask him when he does get in here. It does sound very like, it's kind of a mix of rock and funk. I guess you'd say is the way that the band rolls. McDonald's. Boy, I do like some Maccas. Man, it's not
Windy.
yeah, windy. And partially clean criminal record, says Sebastian. There you go. Does look nice though, doesn't it? Mankers. And good music. I subscribe to the band's channel, says Carl. Appreciate it a lot, mate. So yeah, the song that they have got coming out, it will be coming out on the 28th or the 26th of August. I know it's one of them. Big Iz is about to let us know he's about to throw it down. Here he is. You're tiny. Hello. One moment. We'll make you
Why
bigger.
am I so tiny?
Yeah, you're just very small, aren't you? There we go. Oh,
Should
no,
I be
you're
wearing
small now.
headphones so that the music isn't coming through my phone and probably feeding back?
No, I don't think it's too bad. Overall, we are just listening to oomph.
This isn't oomph.
This is oomph. This is labelled oomph.
Can you still hear
Fancy
me?
headphones. I can still hear you. Yeah. Them wireless ones. We'll turn down your tunes a little bit, mate. Is it 28th or 26th of August that it's coming out? The new track.
20-something.
Something, yeah. Actually, I should look into when the music video is being released on our YouTube channel.
Ooh,
Ah,
music video.
And how can they find that YouTube channel,
Oh,
Isaac?
there it is.
Oh, wait, no, that's
the
not
back-
it. That's the link to the StreamYard. Don't join that, ladies. and
That would be
gentlemen.
There's like 20 people just joined.
Hey, everyone. How's it
One
going?
moment, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to this one. This is the link for it as well.
Go follow
Wolf
our
Bloods
YouTube
because
channel.
you aren't playing Shish Boom Shaboom, which is his song that he very much likes. So that is why he is angry. But
Ba-boom,
yeah, there we go.
shaboom.
That is the link. Shaboom Shaboom. That is
Shaboom,
oomph is all
shaboom.
finished. That is what it's called. Yes.
Yep, that's the one. Look, I wrote it like 2 years ago. I can't remember.
So, of the 5 that you sent me, which one's your favourite?
What's your favourite, Hamish?
I enjoy Heavy Hitter, and also Musica de Festa is very nice.
That's
There you go.
actually,
Oh, the other one.
that one's pretty good actually.
Which
you could
one,
do
Heavy
that.
Hitter or Musica?
Musica de Festa. Do you know what that translates to for my Spanish?
I think Music Festival. Something like
Music of the festival.
Kind of like elevator music. You know, like you're in a real hip elevator. And are the other band members schoolmates of yours? Says Sebastian.
They, yes, they are university schoolmates of mine when I went to
And is that
uni.
Isaac playing guitar? Certainly is. This man can really do bars.
Almost as
guitar?
good as Hamish playing the South African national anthem.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Oh my god, your guitar's see-through.
It is. It's kind of lit, isn't it? I'm going to add a bit of a solo to this one.
Yeah, go on. Okay, some notes there were correct. Some
That's
were not.
concerning. And also, we have got the officially the 3rd New Zealand musician I know of. And also, Isaac has a mate says that was a mod. And there's
Bloody good.
Yeah. Currently, Canterbury playing. They are winning the game 29 points to 3. Doing very
Good.
decently for themselves.
Who were they playing against?
They are versing Manawatu.
Ooh. Are they playing right now?
Just about to get underway
Oh.
for the second half. Well,
Forgot
thank
to
you
say.
for joining us. Where can we find your music, Isaac, once again?
You can find my music that you're listening to now at Isaac Williams' YouTube channel, and my band,
There you go.
who is about to release their first single, Electric Temples. Go follow our YouTube, go follow our Facebook, our Instagram, everything. Link is in the comments. Did I do well? Did I do well?
You did well. You did
Thanks,
well.
Hamish.
Oh, well. I'll talk to you a bit later on, but...
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Bye, everyone.
No worries. We'll see you later.
See ya.
What's it gonna I didn't mean to. I thought it was going to say, "Are you sure?" And it didn't. So I just got rid of it. I'm sorry, Isaac.
He knows you didn't mean to.
Yes. Second half underway, ladies and gentlemen. And also perfect jazz playing there. It's all about the notes that you don't play, says Carl McGregor. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah. Accidentally. Yeah, I thought it had like, "Are you sure?" And then that's when you click yes. So I was getting ready. And then it just cut him off completely. And there's an evil spectre in your house. Oh, sorry, it's Hamish on guitar.
Yeah.
It's not the best yet, is it?
No, I think you need a bit more practice.
You used to play guitar.
Oh, when I was a teenager, yeah.
No,
I'm not sure why I did, because I couldn't sing.
well, that's why people play guitar normally.
Oh no, we had to sing as well. I just,
I didn't think you cut me, says Isaac. In there as well. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad. I think it was right when you were about to say bye. I just went straight off. Nice offload. Now good run from Brett Cameron moving his way forward for Manawatu, looking like a better start to the second half than they did have in the first. Now Drew Wild kicks it in behind, waiting for it to sit up. It's Manasa Mateeli. No, it's not. It's Charles Fiaki. Che Fiaki, in fact. Make it up as we go, don't we?
yeah, one of them.
Now, back into the hands of Sam Derry. Outside of the 22, they have said. So he is not able to kick this ball out on the fill, but it will be Leavasa for Tavalu. Come on, the Turbs. Says Paddy Wagon. That ball's just gone into touch. And it will now be the line-out throw of Manawatu. Sorry, says Mitch Drummond.
Yeah, so it should have gone further.
No, it's a decent stride. That's all right. Poor Drummond, eh? Always missing out on the All Blacks' little Chucky, isn't he? He does look like, well, that was a good DDT. Unfortunately, not a very legal one.
No.
I wouldn't think on the neck of Tom Christie. Luckily, he's got up, which is good news. But now a big run from Braden Iose. Continuing to push forward. It's another penalty, or it would have been. But Jason Emery tries to step. Great last-ditch tackle from Canterbury there. It's a little knock-on the ground, I believe it was. Braden Iose's calling for it, but the referee has not seen it, but it's bounced out on his side anyway. And Iose getting close. Meters short of the line. Who wants it? It's going to be off. Back to Burke, who drops and he's too short. He's just missed out on making his way over. Nice run from Jason Emery. That's the thing, though. Fergus Burke will once again throw himself at the line if he has to. Sorry, it's actually Brett Cameron. So it's basically the Crusaders winning this comp as well. Maybe a decent chance. And Hamish, can you put links to Brandon's live stream in there, says Joe?
Oh, there's your mate.
Yeah.
Joe.
There he is. Oh, he's close, very close.
No.
Logan Henry just short of the line, though. Who wants it? Right, there you see him once again. It's held up. And that will be a disappointing end for Manawatu.
Good defence, though.
Okay, I think they were asking for a penalty. They did not get it. So close, yet so far away there. Logan Henry, so close. Goal line dropouts.
So where's the advantage to the attacking team here?
There isn't.
No. So what's the point? We're going back to the league, bloody. I think I said this the last time I watched rugby.
Now, Brandon, we'll see once again. Going to be running forward. You'll see. Tries to go over the top, but it's a good low tackle made by Dallas McLeod. Now, Henry. Oh, there's some big contact. That's Cullen Grace again. Putting some big hits in now. Nice run. Good offload from Cameron.
These guys would have to have a nice bath or something afterwards, wouldn't they?
Definitely.
Oh, geez, there's some hard hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Now around the side, Logan Henry finds the offload up to the big number 3.
Would have liked the bloody winger there.
Now off to the side, Cameron slinging pass off to TK Howden.
He's played well.
Yes, he's had quite a few little moments. And also we have got there, can you bend over and same a run, please? Says Wolfblood. Interesting analysis for that one. I assume that's like the run from only a couple meters out, I want to say.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, can you bend over and say run, please? Okay, that's confused me even more. That one, Cameron plays half. Now back across. Number 16 for Manawatu doing all right. And also about the... Oh, it's stolen by Manawatu. It's a foot race. Cameron's not giving up, and I think he's going to cut him off. He does, but that's a weak tackle attempt. Flicked off with the silky skills. Ball back on the inside, and Manawatu. Well, that's going to be probably a try of the year candidate, and it's only the first game. But Manawatu's gone in and scored himself the first try of the second half for Canterbury. You look sad.
That is disappointing. I thought Manawatu were going to score. Well,
they tried hard, but look at this. DK Howden straight into the hands of Manawatu, and he just goes, "Can you, Hamish, bend over and say run, please?" No, probably not. It's a bit of a weird request, Wolfblood, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can say it's definitely a first time I've been asked to bend over and say run.
It might be a timeout.
Interesting. Because you did mention about keeping it PG, but I think me showing my behind would not be very PG. Now, they want to check this one. They're whistling. What do they want? They want a ball. They haven't got a ball.
No, give me one.
And bend over and say run. Mate, that's your kink. Oh, that's your kink. Keep us out of this scarab in there as well. And Wolfblood got timed out. How unfortunate.
Good on you.
There is, looks like Daniel Leonard Brown making his way out onto the park now. And a replacement. Brody McAllister, his ears look painful. Oh, it's Fergus Burke. You're not yawning, are you, Mum? You wouldn't be yawning, would you?
No, not at all, Hamish. It's an exciting game.
It's been weird, hasn't it, this game?
Yeah.
Because we want Gannon, I think they've said. Or we want Canada, something like that. That one's gone over. It's a nice strike. Can you link to Brandon Livestream, please? I mean, to be fair, Brandon should be linking my Livestream. If he is getting the 5,000 viewers per Livestream like he tells me he is, I don't think he needs a lot of help. Overall, I think he is well and truly monstering the YouTube scene. You know? Bucket hats. You wear a bucket hat, you get them for free, I think, at this ground.
Awesome. I'd do that.
Mateli goes across to Cullen. Grace, good run. It's a good low tackle, and it is actually going to be going back for a Manawatu penalty. I think there was a bit of obstruction now. Slade McDowell, the Highlanders representative, runs it hard. Going to be dragged down on a good tackle by the replacement number 16. Now pass. This time it's worked out to go out to Ed Fidel. Drew Wild is the name I was thinking of. Now, we haven't seen a huge amount of Tima Whainaunuku in this game. In fact, hardly at all, but it looks like the backline might be going his way now. But every time that Canterbury rush defence just gets them before they get it out wide. At least they do a few step passes now. Going to be passing it back. That was close to an interception. TK Howden, a lot of pressure on him. Now Logan Henry. Once again, passes it back across as it's going to be in the hands of the number 19.
They're up pretty quick, Canterbury.
They are. They're right on the verge of offside and not offside. The moment this is going close now. Nope, Tima Whainaunuku once again has to wait for it. You'll see, at least he's going searching for it here, although he is actually joining the breakdown. Had to keep it on the side of Manawatu, and it looks like Cullen Grace has been able to get his hands. No, that was someone's knee. Did look like the ball. Now Tima Whainaunuku, probably his first run of the day at this stage. And when you've got a dangerous man like that out on the wing, you do not want to underutilise him. Now, passed across from Henry. We juggle, and it's gone down, and now it's going to be sitting up. Mitch Drummond kicks it forward. It's a foot race. It's going to be Fergus Burke. He kicks it forward. All he needs is for the ball to sit up, and it does. And Canterbury get another one. Boom, boom, pow. They are on fire at the moment. 50 minutes through, and they are getting themselves into the 40s for points-wise.
Okay, next.
It's quite large, isn't it?
Do you want me to put fire's going in?
Is it? Would you like to upgrade the fire, I was going to say? No.
Has he hit?
Oopsies. I'll play some tunes for you while you're gone.
Okay.
There you go. That's a nice little fun boogie woogie, isn't it? Album coming soon. And also, who do you support in the NPC, Hamish and Mum? Who's your team, Mum? Are you Otago?
I quite like. I used to support North Harbour because of you know who.
Who?
The Buckster.
Mm.
But I sort of haven't really followed too many of them lately.
And also Jimi Hendrix 2.0. Says Carl. It's kind of like Jimi Hendrix from Wish, I think is the better way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
You got me at half price, or in fact 99% off, but you still wanted Hendrix at your birthday party.
Really?
So they found me. No? And also, they really, guys, and no, not that far over and say run. I don't know what it means. It was on TikTok. This is Wolfblood.
Oh.
And also, you know who I support, says Betty. So for me, I'd probably say I'm a bit of a Tasman boy.
Yeah,
I do enjoy their squad more than the way that, well, they just play very well, which helps out. But then alongside them, I'd probably say, I don't know, I like Wellington. I like what Wellington do in the NPC, or a nice work through Wild. He's got the slide tackle out for his teammate Brett Cameron trying to go down the wing. He's been dragged down by, that's Willie Hines. Remember him?
Yeah, what is the name for me?
Ex-Crusader from about maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Currently still playing it, and didn't mean that was, says Wolfblood. A pass on the inside, and your bottom E string is flat. Not that it matters that much this time. I know. It sounds this string as well.
It's about time you tuned it.
Well, that's the thing. When Isaac comes down, he normally tunes it for me, but he hadn't been down for a while. It's interesting. It rumbles the wall. You know? 52 minutes in. We wanted a close contest, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And it's a bit of a blowout
Yeah,
on one side.
That is.
Mm.
You can understand if people go away.
It sounded really sad.
Oh.
Manawatu with the line out throw. And who do you think will be in the finals this year? It's a good question. And buy an electric tune, Hamish. I actually do have one somewhere.
Yeah,
but I think Isaac, it seems to be tradition that he comes down and he tunes the guitar.
Fair enough.
It's a little bit of a ritual, per se. But yeah, I'm not too sure whereabouts it is. I guess he's not going to be I guess it's not going to be a good season for Manawatu. See, Simon, and might as well put a fitty bomb on them. It's too lopsided anyway. And yeah, they've still got 27 minutes left of this game, which is quite crazy to think that a side's got 43 points in 54 minutes. It's going to be Clark out there on the field, though, and that is replaced. You get a free tune app on your phone. That is also a very good idea. Oh, yeah, Willie Hines, English international.
Oh, okay.
What was that bad language I heard?
I don't know.
What did he say?
Repeat it.
If yes, I think it was. Very inappropriate language.
PC game or PG game.
So I guess the big question that we're almost coming to is, what do you think we'll have for tea? What you feeling like? You want some bacon?
Nah.
Some sausages?
Nah.
Cook you a nice mean feed. We're back, everyone. Don't panic. It's just that it all cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wind.
Not ideal. We'll go like this, and it's all back. We're all good to go. And also, who will win an Alaskan Lion or a Wolfblood? Says Gavin, hello. Guess what? Manawatu has 2 games round 1 versus Canterbury and 1 versus Auckland, and walks in the park with George and our rituals with Isaac. I'm watching you, says Sebastian, in there as well. And also, someone needs spell check on here, says David. And I'm having my first drink. I'm going to drink responsibly because I'm not making the same mistakes I did with the energy drinks, says Amelia. But yeah, we did cut out for half a second there, ladies and gentlemen, so we apologise for that. I did mention about the wind. I think the wind is playing factor in the weather. I just really hope it's not windy tomorrow night. Oh, that would be bad, wouldn't it?
It'd be shocking. Yeah,
it would be. A little bit of a fumble from Sam Derry in the time we were gone. 25 minutes left in this contest. And also, I think it would beat a Wolf Blood. Says it was Wolf Blood. And there is what I'm quickly going to do for you, though, Mumsy, is I'm going to bring up another little tab for you.
Oh, cool. We're going to watch the...
Because you got the Commonwealth Games that you like watching. Do you want to watch New Zealand versus England in the netball? Okay. Do you want to watch the women's hockey?
Yes.
The 9 versus 10?
Oh, no.
I don't think that's us yet, is it?
Because we're going for
the boxing with New Zealand? Lawn bowls?
Roads. What's the road cycling? Oh, no, that's just about finished. Oh, no.
Well, you've also got the NRL that's currently on with Melbourne Storm versus...
Who cares?
Someone.
I don't like Melbourne Storm.
Do you want the lawn bowls?
Yeah, because I think one of them was...
There you go. Scotland versus Canada in the lawn bowls.
Oh, no.
Is up there for Mumsy while we're watching this one. Lisa does a back. Place a $100 bet on this match, says ABC. Did you place it on the side who are currently winning by 40 points, ABC, or was it the other side? And also we have got a rugby's bad and rugby league is better, says Matthew. And then still remember me first drink. Police had to have a chat with me or with me father, says Sebastian. How are you doing the Storm after this? I believe they are currently playing the Melbourne Storm. I think they kicked off at 8, if I'm not wrong there. And also, we have got, unless it's a pick, and also, happy first drink, Amelia, says Sebastian. And that feels weird having my first drink knowing I waited 6,000 days for it. It's a long time, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Mumsy's looking through. The beach volleyball starts at 10.
You'll be into that, won't you? Oh, no, it's only men. But
oh no, it's only men. That would be the absolute troll and a half. If everyone was like, please do beach volleyball, Hamish, and I did a men's game of beach volleyball.
Oh, there might be a couple of female subscribers liking that.
I feel like Sebastian would never forgive me. And you placed it on Canterbury, very smart move. So you put 100. How much were you getting in return for that one? And also 8-0 to the Melbourne Storm, says Simon. And league is the worst thing humans have ever played. I don't know about worst thing they've ever played. And Warriors suck so bad. And well, congrats and enjoy. Can't believe you made it to 18, says first drink. The one that teaches you that it ain't about the taste, but the effect. And Mum brought me a pack of raspberry cruisers.
Nice.
What does George drink? Long Islands.
I don't know what George drinks.
He just drinks anything that's about, I think.
I don't think I've been to the pub with George.
That would be a video idea. I'm sharing
Maybe
the pack
an interesting night
with my mum because I didn't want to have my first drink alone. Says Amelia, I think we need to do a podcast with you and George after both of you have sunk about 5 beverages. That would be one of the best podcasts we ever do.
Obviously.
Or like maybe 3 beverages for yourself then, so that you don't go completely out. Is your mum single? Nah, she got a husband, my dad. Sorry. But I am Matthew, if you can. No.
Have you got a sister?
And also Australia squad coming soon. Brandon going to a live stream, says Joe. And there as well. But yeah, we have actually got our Australia versus Argentina video that's coming out later on in the morning. It's actually going to be a 7 a.m. one that we do release. Okay, you have it.
Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, you do that. You do that to me. Still 43 points to 3 at the moment. Kicked in behind, a little bit loose. It's gone slightly forward and it's still bouncing about at the back. We'll put that down there for you. Here you go.
What else is on? Because that's not New Zealand. So.
Do you want something with New Zealand in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's road cycling? We'll go rotating.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, no, that's...
You don't like that one?
No, because we didn't get medal on that one.
Okay. I can boxing. New Zealander. Apparently.
Yeah, because according to this, there's not too many on, but...
Or you got the NRL. There's another one you could watch. You know?
No.
No, you just want the bowls then?
Yeah, but it said it was New Zealand, but it's not.
They
No.
may have already competed, maybe.
No, they started at 7:30, so...
And also the cricket didn't go well for the Kiwi ladies against England, says Sebastian.
Oh, just rub it in, mate.
Oh, that was one that we were going to cover on the channel, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It's probably lucky we didn't by
Lucky
the
you
sounds
you
of
would've
it.
got shit for it.
Did New Zealand get
Yeah, hammered.
brutalised? Like,
Yep.
what they get, though?
They were...
Few runs?
No, they only got about 70 odd. So now
Okay.
they've got to play Aussie in the semis.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Semis?
It's exactly what you want. 40 metres out now. Canterbury kick in behind from Fiaki. Looks like it's going to keep on rolling into the in-goal area, and it will be a goal line dropout waiting for a second half comeback from Manawatu, says Carl. And yeah, right now I'm watching you live stream and on the different thing, phone and to the computer, says Wolfblood. And there's well, yeah, hopefully we get to see one try from Manawatu in this match. You know? It'd be great, wouldn't it? Big run forward now from, I think that was Luke Romano. He's just had his head kicked. And also I'm eating Wheatie Bits and New Zealand versus Australia and England versus India in the cricket semis.
Yeah, I was just trying to find
Sebastian.
that.
And also the hockey didn't go well for New Zealand against South Africa, which is interesting because they were 3-0 up, weren't they? The New Zealanders up against South Africa. And then I think South Africa just put in an absolute comeback, didn't they?
No,
Oh, didn't they?
no.
Did New Zealand end up winning that one?
The woman won it. The
Mhm.
men didn't.
Who was telling me about a comeback?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, that was Scotland versus someone, wasn't it? How they were like 5-0
Yeah,
up.
it was
and
New
then
Zealand, and that was 5-5 in the
Yeah.
end. But yeah, no, the men. Where is it?
the women's hockey
Hockey lost
lost 3-4
Yeah.
to South Africa for the
Yeah.
men's.
for the men's, but the women
1-4-1.
Yeah. So and they were both playing South Africa. That's where everyone got a bit confused.
I haven't done as much as the Commonwealth Games as I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of sleeping at the normal hours, which is messing it up a little bit.
Yeah, and it is a bit tough because you've got to be up early or stay up all night.
You'll see. Nice run.
Good.
Has the ball on the outside. He finds him as well. Call him for it. He
Oh,
doesn't need
yes.
him. And the big man
Big
doing the
man.
fist bumps. Very happy with that try scored. It wasn't Saula Mali. It was his replacement. And the Buckets are very happy.
Yeah, that was a good try.
Leif Schwenke. Schwenke's a bit of a fun last name, isn't it?
It is.
And he's named after something that is green in leaf.
Mm.
Leif Schwenke has been able to score the try. Well, Manawatu, I mean, Carl, you said there could be a late comeback coming for the Manawatu boys. Is this the start of 7 tries unanswered to win the game?
Never know. Here's hoping. But
100-metre final live stream. Irish start and finish in 12 seconds, says Gareth. Yeah, when is the 100-metre final taking place?
I don't know. We won't be in it, so
No, that's all right.
we would have been in it,
What do we?
but they didn't let the dude go over
Oh,
because he didn't do it in the right time frame or something.
so it's his own fault. Wow. 100-metre hurdles round 1. Yeah, I'm straight over the top. That's
Yeah.
impressive, isn't it?
It is.
And guess what? Someone got disqualified from jump the Hortus because he started too fast. You're supposed to start 0.100. He started 0.99, so he was disqualified, says Wolfblood. That's the thing. You can go 4 years. Wow, that's a big shot on Drew Wild. Yeah, 4 years waiting for your opportunity just to get a false start and then bye-bye, see you later. It'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Oh, we got a spammer. I'm sure Sebastian
Get him.
will handle that one, won't he?
A bit exciting.
Yeah.
It's not on. Upcoming sessions.
Drew Wild's done well to get up from that shot that he did take from Gallagher.
Normally the 100 metres is near the final day, isn't it?
It's nicely done by both sides to actually both get a hand on that line out, but it is going to be on the side of Manawatu. They've got 15 minutes. See how many tries that they can get for themselves. It's a nice run. Oh, he's dropped it. And Shafayaki had a bit of a juggle, but he's regathered. Backline starting to open up for Canterbury. Look at Hamish. Or look at that, Hamish. That's basically a record company there. Decent copyright-free music. Says Sebastian. That is a very good point. Isn't it? Although I think they are going to be copywriting some stuff in the future. So I'll have to make sure that that live stream doesn't get struck. Well, I think it will be more claimed. You'll get the revenue from this one. So anyone who does want to support Isaac, chuck him $1. Willie Hines now, good run forward. Back off to Bridge. Pumpkin Pie in there, says the Ninja Dude. I should try and time it so that we have a song play right when a team scores a try. That would be kind of lit, wouldn't it? Going close. It's going to be the try. It's going to be the try. It's not really the most intense song ever. That didn't work.
No.
It's a nice run down the wing. What a cricket score. So there's going to be a big bass drop, so here it comes. Not really bass drop though, is it? This is Isaac.
Is it Isaac?
Far Away, what it's called.
So I didn't see you click on who's.
Right, they've also got Rock, which I don't think's copyrighted. Or so we'll find out.
So what, if someone hears that
Yeah.
and goes, bang, you're out.
Yeah, but they won't. They wouldn't dare. I've had that before. Remember when I got copyright struck for a Big Bash live stream because someone said that they owned my voice?
Yeah.
That was fun. Bloody Canadians.
Yeah.
That one's gone over. And now it makes the score a half century for Canterbury. And also, da-da, he's a Ninja Dude. And I said final score will be 42-10. And also we have got the Go Canterbury, yes, says Reed Nichols. But it was Will Yalta. There's a few interesting names out there on the park, new boys.
Yeah.
Going home, Manawatu trying to take it. And yeah, let's listen to Doof Doof. It was from Gareth. I mean, I can do Doof Doof.
No, please don't.
That was Jaws, but it didn't work.
No.
Nicely taken. A running for Clark, although he's running sideways. He's almost been driven into touch by Cullen Grace, and there's a bit of a dog pile starting up on the near side of the field. Still 8 minutes. Canada is fine. Essentially America Light. And there says Sebastian, yeah, to be fair, it is a Canada and USA YouTube channel that struck it for cricket commentary. They said that I was owned by them. So I said, yeah, no, I'm not. And they went, oh, what?
What, were they going to pay you $1 million?
No, they took all the revenue from the live stream.
Wankers.
But then, I just cut out the part that they said was copyrighted, so I got it back. So it's pretty much like randomly in the middle of the live stream, there'll be a muted part where I couldn't talk because they would take it off. Can you do Riptide on your guitar? I do not know how to play that, unfortunately. I'd like to add more songs to my repertoire eventually.
That'd be good.
Yeah, she's sick of hearing the same ones. Whai Nā Nuku.
Sick of that one.
Yeah, it's a good one though, isn't it? Got meaning behind it. Everyone knows Jaws. Jordan. He's turning into the Hulk. You don't like him when he's angry, huh? But I know, see. I don't know what the Hulk sounds like. I haven't watched any of those movies.
Depends whether you go the old Hulk or the new Hulk.
What about the one with that guy?
Lou Ferrigno.
No. The newer one.
Another one, yeah.
Ray Romano. No.
No.
Who? Bruce someone? Who's the Hulk? Bruce.
No.
Bruce someone? Who's
Mark
the whole?
Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo, that's who I was thinking of. Smart, says Tim Brown. and as a Californian, I'd say Canada is America's, says Tim, and I cannot do it. I can shaboom, says Wolf
What's
Blood.
it about?
Bruce Banner. Is that who I was thinking of with Bruce?
Mm.
Mark Ruffalo, probably the one who I was thinking of, even though I didn't say him. But everyone knows Bruce Banner, don't they? Here you go. I know. Wait, is that actually the character's
That's
name?
the character's name.
I
I
Here
think,
you go.
isn't it?
Bruce Banner or David Banner, says Carl.
Mm.
The more you
Yeah.
learn.
I think it was David back in
And
that.
there is that weird part of Canada, they French, says Gareth.
Mm.
Who's Spider-Man? At the moment, it's Tom Holland, isn't it? But before that, it was not Brendan Fraser. Who was Spider-Man?
The scrawny dude.
Scrawny dude.
Todd. Far out. Well, I can see the little dude too.
Yeah. He looks like Brendan Fraser a little bit.
Yeah, he does. Sort of.
Who was he?
Who was he?
Who are you? Who are you? Ramika Poyapi. Almost getting over the try line now. Willie Hines looks to the short side, quick hands. And that is going to be Garfield,
So,
Andrew Garfield,
yeah.
Toby
and
Maguire.
Maguire was also.
So that was the that was who that was. George Bridge. No, it wasn't. It was Shea Fiaki has got another try. This is becoming quite one-sided.
You think?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Even the scoreboard won't catch up.
No. It is a bit of a cricket score,
It is.
unfortunately. Hoping it was closer. But this is what we will expect with breaking it from Premiership and Championship into mixed league teams.
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice, you know?
No.
Who plays, or you play Thor? I know.
Oh.
I've been bulking, haven't I? So I'm like, some say I am the same shape as Chris Hemsworth.
You reckon?
Yep.
Okay.
Would you agree?
No.
How about Liam Hemsworth? Slightly smaller?
No.
That's me, isn't it? No?
No, you'd probably be more like Toby Maguire or Andrew Garfield.
Oh. Toby was the best Spidey. Changed my mind. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, of course, is the big Thor.
Was there any other?
Probably. Who was before him?
No,
Or did they not actually have Thor movies before him?
no, I don't think they did. He won't get it. He won't get it. Well,
He's got it again. So unfortunately, the crowd have really been
Yeah.
G'ing them up. And Chris Hemsworth, age 12 maybe, says Carl. You know what? I'd still take it.
Yeah.
Because the genetics, isn't it? That means in like 10 years' time, I've got potential. And yes, Toby the best. And how much time left? We have still got another 8 minutes. It has felt like a very long game of rugby, hasn't it? Unfortunately, with
You
it
said
being...
it goes quicker when I'm here.
Imagine how slow it would have been without you, though.
Jesus.
You know? And also, no, it is not. It is a girl, says Wolf Blood. Chris Hemsworth. Didn't realise that. And bye for the rest of the stream, says Gareth. We'll see you later on, mate. Probably smart getting out now. Unless maybe I can play you more tunes if you like. Although, actually, to be fair, it's yeah.
Those tunes would be alright.
We've got some lo-fi beats.
Yeah, let's do that.
There you go, eh? Bit funky. My nickname at high school was the Funkasaurus Rex.
Really?
No, it was that weird kid who stands in the corner. All right, like 73 minutes through this one. Happy hire, eh? I'm sure Sam Derry would be very happy if someone hired him, wouldn't they? Apparently, though, 47 points difference between them. Oh, I was talking to Wolfler, not you. Oh, okay. Hey, Gareth, it's the lo-fi tunes that are keeping you around, isn't it?
What was this one?
Lo-fi.
Is this just a random?
It is, yes. It's music that you are allowed to use. We're going to put on Heavy Hitter to have in the background, though. Also, we got there. And bye, lad. Stay with the mod. Heavy hitter. Bit of a tune. Wait for it. Then it hits it, you know, you hit it hard. And also, that's some smooth sounds over the line. Yeah, anyone who hasn't already, be sure to check out the Isaac Band's YouTube channel. There you go. How you do a promo in it. Nice bounce to the ball. Gardner gets close. Gardner's going to be hard to stop, but he has been stopped 1 metre out from the line. Willie Hines flies it across. Close to the line. There's an advantage for offside. And as we get closer to the try, this is when you like use this. And it's going wide. George Bridge. It's George Bridge. Sorry, that's very loud. Like ROP headphone users. I apologise. I won't do that again. It's just got quite exciting, doesn't it? You gotta do it like that. You know how like the bass drops. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I'm hyper. Okay. Nice work.
You haven't really been up there far, have you?
No. That'll be the difference maker, but I think I'm slowly losing my mind from editing fun. You know, like I've got probably a good 5 hours to do later on tonight, and then alongside that probably about 15 hours tomorrow before the stream, and then we're good to go. And could you not put me in a timeout? I did nothing wrong, says the Rift Game of Roblox. I wonder who that is. Mine's a nice cross kick. Out to George Bridge. And how do you have so many accounts? Says Gareth in there, and also of course, mate. A little. But yeah, we have got a few. This one's not quite associated with the Kiwi lads, other than Isaac being one of the Kiwi lads. As well, you can hear it's Kiwi hitter in the background. It's hard. It's like me.
You know, in the background,
Beers. Drink responsibly, of course. Canterbury's largest all-time win over Manawatu was 72-7 in 2013. This is quite close to it. There's currently 62 points to 10. 4 minutes left on the clock. And Hamish says, Mum, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. They've come at a good time in this live stream, as it is almost over for Manawatu. As they will be just hoping that this game will be over relatively soon. Nice kick in behind. I think it was Luke Campbell chipped in behind. I want to say Drew Wild might have been offside at the chase there, but it was a good smack right in his rib cage. He got the smashing of the smash. Although he's a resilient bugger. Like, he seems to be able to bounce back from getting smacked. No. He reminds me a bit of Damien McKenzie.
Yeah, he's back.
Almost. Yeah, he might actually. Is he going to be playing for Waikato this weekend? We will have a look, won't we? While Isaac is just rocking out with the solo. Having a right old jam. You're going to play a bit of guitar for us at the end of the live stream? Yeah. Right, the lineups have been announced. Waikato at number 15, it will be to play Cook Savage. But at number 10, Damien McKenzie. Going head-to-head with Hawke's Bay. Boy, Brad Weber in the Hawke's Bay side. Solomoni Funaki going to be out there. Devon Flanders, Chase Tiatia, James Lowe, Naria Fama'i, Danny Tawala. We're going to watch that game tomorrow. If I'm not live streaming, we're going to watch it together as a family. And also we have got there, how is your guys' night going? It's been going well. This game has felt relatively long because of how many tries we've seen for one side. But yeah, it should be exciting. I'm going to be editing most of the night and then waking up and then editing again and then everything ready. But I should mention Saturday, maybe like afternoon some stage. But yeah, there's a lot coming for our pre-match live stream that we are going to be doing for All Blacks versus South Africa. There is so much content that we're not even going to be able to fit it into just 1 hour. We are going to have to make it maybe 2 or 2.5. We've got interviews with each All Black. We've got a video from the pitch side of my rugby ground, not the actual one because we couldn't get to South Africa in time. Then alongside that, couple stats, matchups between players. Are you excited for that build-up?
Yes. yes.
Yep.
I won't be there.
And thanks for the live stream. Great entertainment, says Carl there. Do appreciate you being here, mate, once again. Look forward to seeing you in the future. That was a big shot, but be sure to check out the main channel. And what with the music? That is Isaac's music, George, that you are hearing in the background.
Oh, George.
I told him beforehand so that he didn't go, what's this shit music? But the link to Isaac's band's channel, George.
There's been so many links.
There has been. But yeah, that is the one that I have been not paid to promote, but just, you know, he helped me out with an overlay or a border. So I was like, you know what? We'll go for it.
Yeah, well, he's got a new subscriber here. So.
And hopefully Hawke's Bay wins because I'm from Hawke's Bay, but I can't watch it because I'm going to be going to Palmerston tomorrow. I thought you were going to get copyrighted, says George in there as well. Nah, we were strategic. One day he'll copyright strike us if he does copyright the music. Imagine that. That'd be a bit cheeky, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yeah, nah, it's all copyright free. Heavy Hitter by Isaac. New single from the band. Their first ever single coming out on August 25th or something like that. And it is going to be all the tunes you played on there. See, Sebastian, they actually aren't, believe it or not. I'll need to talk to him about that because those are all actually Isaac's singles that he has done himself rather than the ones that the band have got. But the band, their first single is going to be called Rule the World, I believe. And then, yeah, on his main channel, Isaac's, he might have a few of those other ones on there. I know he's got Heavy Hitter and also a real funky one. But I'll have to nag him, or not nag him. I'll just tell him to get round to putting them up there on Spotify and whatnot. If you guys are interested, that is. We're currently at 80 minutes. Canterbury, they could take the tap and kick it into touch and say that's the end of the game, but they want to kick for the corner. It's nice of them, isn't it? Oh, he's hit the tractor as well. Now, whoever owns that tractor will be furious because they could have kicked the ball into touch and it could have been the end. Oh, that ball might go up and hit a tractor as well. Imagine that double tractor whammy. And the best bands usually have members that are crazy, says David the Mod. Well, George he's got an opinion of the lead singer. You know?
Who's the lead singer?
One of the fellows. I don't know his name. But yeah. Now it looks like
George has got an opinion about most people.
Do you want to come on for a post-match chat, George? If you're free for 5 minutes, we could send you an invite. Just come chill out with me and Mumsy.
Oh, I'm going to get something to eat.
And I was like, ROP the tractor says, cool bros. It's going to sit up. He was in touch. No, they're going back for the penalty. And good to see Canterbury rolling up, says Jay or George Meyer.
Team, George. Wouldn't have picked that. Did you take your patch off?
Oh, it's a bit of trash talking. Yeah, could do, says George. There's also what I'll do. What?
I might go.
No, you can stay. You can chat with George. You and him are besties, aren't you? Right, George, I'm going to send it to the Kiwi Lads email. The one that you have got on your page. Or do you want the one of your personal address? I'll send it to both. Here we go. So you can pick and choose which one you'd like to accept it on. And also the bot says, Gold Bros, he is, but he has been slaughtered by, once again, one of our moderation team. Mackenzie says, I'm back, boy. You can never stop me, boy. I wonder who that is. And also, I'm currently shitting, says George. So maybe don't join yet. Wait till you're finished your business. And stay honest, says George in there as well.
Oh, he does like me.
Yeah. You know my bros.
Your
bros. Yeah. Oh, it's almost an intercept. It's a good run now, though. Tima Whainanuku. Ball on the outside to draw wild, and I like the fact that Manawatu never gave up. But it's just a little bit too little too late. Drew Wild gets the try, and they do get themselves the last-minute one for themselves. And also, we've got haha from Cool Bros in there as well. But I guess, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any questions you would like to ask George, not about his current situation, but once he comes to join us, be sure to put them in the chat. We'll interview him.
PC, please. Yeah.
PC, tell you what, we'll send Isaac another invite as well, eh? We get all the boys together. The boys and Mum.
They won't want me here. I'll talk about other shit if I'm not here.
You just sent me one saying your moderator's blocked me. That's unfortunate for him, isn't it?
Good work.
I'll send Isaac a message.
Are you hungry? I'm hungry.
Oh, not too bad. Well, while we're organising it, we could turn on the oven or something along those lines. Born Manawatu in the first back. George, do you... Okay, well, that was an interesting question, but we'll have to ask it when he does come round. Or not come round, but when he joins up. And good evening. Great start for Canterbury, says Dale. Exactly right. Huge start to the matchup and the competition for them. And now that will be the end score of this game. 15 points to 62. That's a score and a half, isn't it? That's enough for a couple games worth, but it is going to be Canterbury who do get themselves that win. What we're quickly going to do is we're going to go Manawatu. We're going to say that they were on 15, and then we're going to put it 62, and that is for Canterbury. Or they're actually 60. Are they 64 or 62?
Oh, it says 62 there.
It says 62, but what does the game? Yeah, it is 62. Here we go. We'll go like this, and we'll go like this. And also, okay, more streams today, Mish, or any more streams. I believe the next one that we have got will either be the Bunnings NPC tomorrow afternoon, but more than likely it will be All Blacks versus Springboks. We've got quite a bit of build-up. Like I mentioned, we're going to have an All Black as a guest on there. We do actually pick our all-time All Blacks 15, including him. So we will have to see how that one goes. Or I know how it goes. I filmed it, yeah. But we have also got a few other ones scattered throughout there. Okay, please stop timing me out. We will be here forever. I got more than 30 accounts. And where did you send that thing, Hamish? I sent it to your Gmail for your individual Gmail, but also the gaming Gmail has also got it when I did send it through. So it will be on one of those two. Hopefully. Maybe. Fun times, eh?
Mm-hmm.
We do love a bit of biff. HRV, will you be wearing the suit for the All Blacks game? Yep. Have to for that game. That's about as big of a match as a World Cup final in terms of suit wear and weather. And thank you very much, Mum from California, says Tim Brown. So I appreciate you being here, mate. Must currently be middle of the night, so hugely appreciated you staying up for this one. And see you then. Cheers, Hamish. And Don, have a good day. Cheers, Gareth in there as well. Yeah, we have got a George coming to join for a very short moment. Stop, bro. I will win every single time. You don't want to go to war with me, says John Dykes there in the chat. Are you at least subscribed with all of these accounts, John?
I was going to say.
And are you hitting that like button?
Mm.
So that's going to be something, you got to do it. It's just part of it. Part of the occasion, part of the persuasion. Right? Bit of a word. Do you want to try and play something on the guitar? Okay, I'm on StreamYard. Says George, and cheers all Hamish and Donna. Says G Meyer there. So what we will do, George, is if you click join through that one, we're going to give you the guitar.
Why?
Go, because it's invisible and it's fun. Do you want to?
I used to be able to play Pearly Shells.
What is that?
An old song. David didn't know what it is.
David will know.
Mm.
And also, thanks for the stream, guys. Even though I joined late, says cool, bros. No worries. Are you in the right?
No.
There we go.
It's quite long, isn't it?
Hmm.
Is it longer than normal?
No, I don't think so. And see, you have some Dixon here tonight, says Dale. There's always some. Occasionally, 1:50 a.m. here, says Tim Brown. Yeah, I hope you're excited for the upcoming match between South Africa and the All Blacks when it does take place. So, I don't know, George, have you joined through the right thingy? There he is. G Duzzle is coming back.
Oh.
There he is. Hey, George.
How
How you going, buddy?
Can you hear me?
We can
Hold
indeed,
up.
yes.
Hold up. Wait up. Hold up. I'm listening to two different things here.
You said, dude, I don't know, says David. So you got any other tunes
No,
that you got up this sleeve?
Can't.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a good.
That should be all good.
You're good,
Should be all
George?
good. Yeah, that should be all good. Yeah.
Nice.
How are we?
Brilliant. So, I'm doing all right. How are you doing, man?
Doing good.
What did you think of the match,
Yeah.
mate? 62 points to 15.
I didn't watch it, so good score though, isn't it?
Very
You know.
helpful for the Canterburyans, starting their
Yes.
Bunnings NPC on a high.
Yeah. Did you see that thing I shared with you on Messenger, Hamish?
About the being blocked or timed out or something.
No, the one above that. The imposter
The
thing.
one above it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they expect him to resign
Mm.
if All Blacks lose in South Africa.
Yeah. Apparently,
fair
New
enough.
Zealand Rugby Union's told him he has to win at least one game in South Africa for him to keep his job. But I was thinking, apparently that first game against Argentina is going to be in Christchurch, and if Ian Foster loses his job, it's a homecoming for Scott Robertson.
If he is
I
the
was like,
coach, that is.
yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I don't think he's going to get the job. I think they'll give it to Joe Schmidt.
Yeah,
I think.
they would say.
Yeah. I don't think Scott would have been brought into the fold if he was going to become head coach. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see like the chat or anything, so I don't know if people are asking things or.
No, not really. Someone asked if you smelled. That was Paddy from earlier on.
Yeah. All good. No, I only smell like shit on some of the days.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
that's about
Thanks for sharing, Josh. Appreciate it.
And also, if the All Blacks lose, I'm going to be mad, says Cool Bros.
Everyone will be bad.
Mm.
That's
Yeah. Not
national
mad.
mourning if they lose.
Just disappointed.
Oh,
You
that's
know?
like the harshest one, isn't it?
You know, I was mad when they lost to Ireland the first time. Now I'm just like, okay, this is just getting a little bit out of hand, you know?
Exactly right, yes. Well,
Yeah.
you might be heading around tomorrow, George, for some sort of filming / live streaming / hanging out, possibly.
Yeah, it's bloody windy out there, isn't it?
I was
It's a
just
bit,
about to
yeah.
say, is it windy out your way too?
Oh, yeah, it's real windy. I don't know if it's going to rain. Don't know. Dark? Dark
Well, yeah.
outside?
Mhm. But yeah, nonetheless, I guess that is going to be the end of this live stream. If you did enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to also check out the Kiwi Lads main channel where we are going to be doing the next live.
Also, cheeky little plug. I'm currently sitting in front of some content, some absolute belter of content, some upcoming USC content coming on this channel.
On this one
exact
here, the Kiwi
channel.
Lads Sport.
Yeah. Keep an
There you go.
eye out for that.
Check that one out as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in, and we will see you all